Hi everyone, hope you're having a good holiday. Now, if you occasionally sit down in the evening relaxing after a long day and you fancy a glass of something, you go pour yourself that lovely red liquid. You pour yourself a glass of blood, right? No. Okay, no, you don't do that? Okay, fine. Most people don't do that. That's great. You know why? Because actually in the Sedra this week, you're not allowed to drink blood. You're fine to sit down and have a glass of wine. That's okay. And we all enjoy doing that. Most of us, however, do not enjoy drinking glasses of blood. And it's interesting because in the Torah, in this week's Sedra, and actually 7 times altogether, it has this mitzvah of not drinking blood. So this week's Sedra, Re'eh, the Torah tells us that you're allowed to eat meat, eat as much meat as you like, as long as it's kosher, but it warns us, don't drink the blood. Now, for most of us, this is not a major issue. Most of us don't enjoy drinking blood, so yay, we get extra mitzvahs, amazing. Is this really what it means? The Torah goes on to explain the reason you're not allowed to drink blood is because hadam hu hanefesh, that blood is the soul of the animal. And in other places it phrases it in other ways, that either the blood is the soul or the soul is in the blood, something along those lines, something to do with blood and soul coming together. So the Or HaChaim explains this in a bit more detail. He says that we have a neshama, we have a soul, and so too animals have souls as well. They have a different kind of soul to us. We have a much higher level, much more spiritual kind of soul. And animals, we know that they're much more base than us. They are animalistic, obviously, and they therefore have a different kind of soul to us. And when you purposely drink the blood of an animal and try to absorb its soul, you're actually diluting your own soul. And I think this used to be something that people did as an active rebellion against God. I don't want your higher level soul. I just want to be an animal. I just want to do what I want like an animal does. And it was some kind of form of rebellion. So obviously that's not really the way that we rebel nowadays. So let's try and take it a bit more contemporary. So if you think about it, there are other ways that we do absorb other souls nowadays. We don't drink other people's blood or other animals' blood, but we have found a way of connecting with so many souls all over the world throughout the ages. You can listen to music of somebody long dead and absorb part of their neshama. What they put into that music is very much part of their essence. Or anytime you watch something, whether it's a show or a documentary or even a news report, you find yourself absorbing the opinions or the feelings or the emotions of whoever's talking. When you listen to your favorite song on the radio, that artist has put something into it, and you know that affects you, that it affects your mood. If you hear a certain song, you feel a certain way. If you watch a film, it evokes real emotion in you. You can be bawling your eyes out about something that is completely made up, it's fictional, but you still are very much affected by it. I remember coming out of Frozen and asking my girls, are you okay? It was a bit sad. And they're like, we're okay. Are you okay, mummy? And I was just like, yeah, I'm okay. And it's a cartoon. It's ridiculous, right? But we do get very much affected by what we see and what we read and what we listen to. So I think maybe the message of this warning of not drinking blood, it doesn't apply in that sense nowadays, but maybe we need to be more careful about who or what we are absorbing. You can be selective. You can listen to things that have a negative effect on you. Probably playing violent video games all day will have a very bad effect on you or your kids, and it will bring out a violent streak, or it can make you feel like it's more okay. And certain things that you watch or that you read will evoke certain negative feelings or thoughts within you. And likewise, you can choose to listen to things that make you feel really good or that make you feel really positive. It could be your favorite podcast, or it could be a really good feel-good movie, or a book that really makes you think about things in a different way, in a very positive way, and that can be a really good thing for you. So I think maybe the point of this week's Sedra, this warning against not drinking the blood, is more to do with what are you absorbing, whose soul are you diluting your soul with? And just be selective. You know, what messages are you internalizing from the outside world, and are they good for you or are they bad for you? I think that's what it's trying to tell us. Have a good week and a good Shabbos.